should be good now. I hope. It should be better now. But like I said, let's have an honest conversation. What is voting gonna give us? Again, the Asians did not vote outside until 2020, where they're historically under 5%, and they got tangibles within a few months because some idiot decided to try to took 8 of them out. So let's try that. Let's not go outside and wholly vote for president. Let's focus on local and state. Maybe when they see those numbers for POTUS, regardless who wins, maybe the other one will be like, yo, what's going on? Maybe they'll get some act right and they'll come see us. If not, then it might be a viable strategy. We'll just screw up the works every year, and that might just be the move until they get tired. Because we've already shown the stamina. We could do this forever. You let them tell it. We're the reliable vote. Okay. Where are the tangibles? Where's our reward for being a reliable vote? Oh, you could just keep voting for us. That's not enough. We told you what we wanted. Uh, let's talk after the election. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not doing that talk after the election stuff. Nope. Come here. You sit down and you're going to listen. And y'all sitting up there wondering why I keep saying, not y'all all right. Y'all keep wondering why I say, let's just focus on the local and state. Because they still don't want to do a federal reparations inquiry. Cool. You just want to have people coming up there talking for and against it. Cool. You got states talking about it. Okay. Okay. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to eventually get to you, and the price tag is going to be way higher. Every year you dismiss it, federal government, it gets higher. So how do you want to play it? Let us know how you want to play it. Mm. Good evening. That Sonia Massey video, uh-huh. And it's even, and you know what the best part, even though there's not a best part, but the best outcome for that Sonia Massey video, I should say, the best outcome, the usual white supremacists tried to spin it and they got cooked in their comment thread. That's the best thing. That's the best outcome we could have, besides a cop getting indicted. Charged. That's the best we can do, we can get as far as social media. Because they really sat up there and tried to say, oh, she was going to throw water on him. I'm like, okay, once again, look at the video. They told her to put it down. She complied. So explain that. Why would you tell her? You had the situation controlled? Why would you tell her to go to the kitchen? One of y'all could have left and turned the pot off. But, that's them. Here we go. Black Light put something in the Discord talking about they say we lied about where Kamami was born. Okay. Go ahead, pull out the Alameda County birth certificate. Go ahead. Go ahead. Act like she didn't grow up in Canada. She the one that said it, not us. Go ahead, CBS News. Tell us how she lied, talking about she celebrated Kwanzaa. How? She's not. She's not Black American. So how did she celebrate Kwanzaa? I don't know no Jamaicans that celebrate Kwanzaa. And I went to a Caribbean school in elementary school. We acknowledged it. We didn't celebrate Kwanzaa. So how did she celebrate that when she was living with her mother, her Indian mother? Where? Come on. Y'all were better off saying she was celebrating Diwali or Purima. You were better off saying that. Kwanzaa don't relate to us. Well, most of us. It doesn't relate. And she can't get past the black candle. Haven't y'all noticed that? She never gets past it. 2 years. She mentioned Kuji Jakalia. Okay. Self-determination. That's great. There's like 6 other principles. Let's go. Come on. What about collective work and responsibility? Let's go. Because that one, according to your ex-staff, you don't put in the work. And they don't respect you. But it, I just continue to laugh, and that's all I'm gonna say. I just continue to laugh because once again, they're out here having discourse on how black she is. They're like, "Oh my God, she's black, and we're gonna root for everyone black." Okay, she just came outside and said gun control, gun registration, and I told y'all 2 days ago she gonna come out with a crime bill that's gonna be biblical and it's gonna get them white conservatives on her side, and it ain't gonna be targeted towards them. It's gonna be targeted towards us and the migrants. Then what are you gonna say? Y'all don't love following the bouncing ball because you've heard the bouncing ball was a psyop. Okay, all right, here we go. Good, Carl. We can play the game. I got a while to drive. Sell me Trump. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's don't block him. Sell me Trump. Let's have fun. Sell me Trump. Don't use Biden or command me. Sell me Trump. Let's go. I ain't voting for POTUS. Sell me Trump. Let's go. You get about 160 characters. Sell me Trump. Maybe you'll be the one like Duncan McLeod. Come on. Let's have fun. Don't nobody block him. Sell me Trump. You troll bots, kill me. Come on. Show me the power of Skynet. Look at me like John Connor. Try to take me out. Sell me Trump. Let's go. Y'all love telling me Trump 2024. You can't articulate your man. You got 9 years of research. Let's go. Tell me how. Tell me how. Oh, no need to, because you don't have an argument. That's exactly what I thought. You're like a Golden State Warrior fan in 2015. You bandwagon. That's you've told me everything I need to know. You can't even articulate why he should be back in the White House. That's sad. The man can't even raise money. How about that? Let's play the game, Carl. Yeah, you the fool, Carl. Black women dropped $81 million on Command head and black men. Wait, how much did MAGA drop on Trump's head? Let's go. He only got half of that. Let's go. He can't even galvanize money. Why should he be back in the White House? Come on. Sell me Trump. The man's in Israel's pocket. Command in Israel's pocket. You want which one you want to deal with? Tell me. Come on, sir. Tell me. Which one you want to deal with? You want to deal with the Israel that's going to control gun registration, or you want to deal with Israel that's going to that's going to control a Republican government that y'all swear up and down is limited, but they're going to get all the benefits and we ain't going to get nothing? Which one you want to deal with? I'm trying to tell y'all, focus on your local and state so they can't infiltrate in there. But you want to worry about Trump. Come on. How much Trump said? The shoes are sold out, Jersey boy. The white ones are sold out. The black ones, they still got pairs. The 5,000 at 300 a pop. He made $1.5 million off MAGA before shipping. And Kamami said, watch this. And on a Sunday night where everybody else was sitting up there watching baseball and what was going on with Biden, distraction, here come that Zoom call. She get over $1 million in one night. Then they did another one yesterday. She got more. And the DNC and their donors dropped another heavy bag on her. She walking around with almost $100 million right now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So come on. Why'd you run? Sell me Trump. That's what I thought. I would have even have respected it if you came in here and I said, sell me Trump. You said because he's white. I would have respected it. Y'all giving me stuff that he already did. Great. He's not in office anymore. I would have respected it if you told me that he was less dysfunctional than the Democrats. I would have respected it. Y'all have no argument. No, he ran. They can't sell me Trump. They can't do it. Y'all remember a couple weeks ago, you had the Australian selling me Trump. Come on. I don't know what that means, Carl. Write your sentence again. I don't know what that means. What do you mean voting independent? If you can find an independent candidate that is on your wavelength of what you need, go ahead, go for it. When you're independent, you can't do the primaries, but you can do the generals. That's why you think they go so hard, pause, for us in the general. They always talk about the independent voter. That's the vote that they covet the most. The independent voter. Don't ever let them lie to you and tell you that it's the black vote. It's the independent vote. Because they know that's where a lot of people are situated in. He's not gonna guys, that Carl's not gonna sell me Trump. He's not. He doesn't have an argument. They never do. I told y'all this. They like him because he was white and he was talking spicy. Great. He had a great economy in 2019. That's wonderful. He ain't in office for 5 years. 5 years is a long time. It may be very quick because hell, I, it felt like yesterday that he got confirmed on a Saturday, not him, but Biden. And here we are 5 years later. They can't sell him. They can't sell me the difference. And it's sad. It's not that hard. He's been on the campaign trail since November 15th, 2022. Sell me this man. Okay, Carl, let me explain something to you. How do you mean he's going to win? He's not going to win. Again, you need see this is why I know you don't see politics. You see some polls and you automatically assume he's going to win. Okay. Polls are great. See us over here, we do the research. Again, you just saw 40,000 black women and like another 5,000 black men galvanize in Zoom. They didn't go to some brick and mortar place and have $100 a person dinner. They did that on the internet and gave that woman millions of dollars. And it sparked the DNC to reassure their voter base and their goddamn donor class to put another 80 million on her head. They're going into the DNC. She might hit $250 million. Y'all are over here telling me that Trump is going to win because he whipped out a check from a damn lawyer during his speech for $1 million. That means nothing. George Clooney was ready to drop 15 large by himself. That means nothing. And your man got caught scamming 7 million for that firefighter and the other two on a GoFundMe. Knock it off. Somebody just told me Elon rescinded his 45 million. How is he gonna win? He out here crashing out talking about I'm glad to take a bullet for democracy. What kind of stupid ass logic is that? You don't say things like that. Jesus. Let me tell you something. If we wake up tomorrow morning and Biden actually passed away, Kamami won the election. I promise you. She will be your president. She will be the incumbent. You tell me how Trump's gonna beat her. Go ahead. Let's have fun. Tell me how he's gonna beat Kamami. A black woman. Tell me. All she has to do is say, I'm locking the border the first day. Everybody gonna vote for her. I'm put $1,000 in everybody's pocket first day. Everybody gonna vote for her. Hell, she go outside and say, listen, I talked and I got a plan to get rid of at least half of the student debt. She won. He might as well go retire. So explain to me, since you want to say he's gonna win, tell me how he's gonna win. Let's go. What's his plan for stopping bricks? Tell me. Show me how much you studied this man. Let's go. Tell me his foreign policy. Tell me how he's gonna fix the economy when he has to use, because I have proof in 2017 he didn't do it. So even if he wins, we still got to go through a year of Biden slash Harris and their policies. So tell me how he's going to do it. Let's go. Stop listening to Newsmax and Breitbart and all of them. Stop listening to them. Don't regurgitate their talking points. Sell me Trump. Let's go. Go find me an article where it says this is what his plan is and this is how he's going to achieve it. Show me something. Show me the extent of your research. Because you cats me. Y'all want to run around telling me democracy's on the line. Screw democracy. Your children's futures are on the line. Sell me this. Because if he wins, he's going to be around to January 20th, 2029. Sell me that man. Some of your kids are going to be on the way to college. And remember what Biden and them did with that defense bill. Yeah, they're going to be automatically set up for for selective service. I mean, they could get drafted if Congress is on their period that day. So go ahead, tell me, how's he going to stop that? Because he ain't going to stop it. He going to be right there saluting you when your children are on their way to go fight somebody's war. So go ahead, tell me. Mister. I didn't put anybody in any new wars. Okay, but you're in Israel's pocket, so we know what that means. Gaza is about to get hit again, and I ain't caping for Gaza. I'm just trying to tell you a story. So go ahead, sell me that man. Y'all kill me. Y'all out here talking about some. Oh, it Biden did it Afghanistan, and Biden screwed up. He yelling at Netanyahu over Gaza, and we got Ukraine, Russia. Okay, guess what all three of them have in common? They all had resources that the US wanted. That's why they went in there. Your infrastructure bill tells you this, but y'all don't want to read it because it was 922 pages. And judging how you were talking, Carl, you're probably one of them folk I love to rag about who don't read past who don't read first pages. But that's all right. Where you at? Don't run. Where you at? No, Kamala ain't better. That's the point. Again, I can't see your name because I'm driving. It's Salone. No, but she's not better. And ain't nobody in here caping for her. That's why I said focus on your local and state. You can insulate yourself. That BS they tried, you can insulate yourself. By the way, um, TikTok got 6 weeks left. Notice how you didn't hear anything about them yet, right? You know what I'm talking about. How convenient. 2 months before the election, TikTok might not be around. Hmm. And remember, Kamami's in the driver's seat right now. She might negotiate a sweetheart deal. Now, if she does that, Gen Z is gonna be on her side. How does Trump get over that? Come on, sell me. I'm giving y'all scenarios. For those who've never been here, the tabernacle will tell you this is how I talk. I make them think about things that they don't think about. I tell them to expect the unexpected. That's why when what happened with Biden, nobody was shocked. Our side of the aisle, everybody was like, well, okay. I didn't think they'd do it, but they did it. Okay. We've already been adjusted. So go ahead. If y'all gonna come in here and talk about Trump 2024 or Biden 2024, Command Me 2024, RFK, Cornel West, Jill Stein, Bernie Sanders, I don't give a damn. Sell me a candidate. I don't want to hear no talking. Sell me the candidate. Because guess what? I know some of y'all might not be of us. I'm just gonna say that. There's people in your contingent that are saying the same things we're saying, including vote the couch. They're just not gonna say vote the couch. They'll say I'm staying home. So again, if you're gonna come up in here and try to tell me about a candidate, I need you to give me succinct reasons why I should even consider them. I'm gonna help y'all. This will make it even easier for you. The next person try to tell me to sell Trump, I need the tabernacle to remind them of this. I talked to Dr. Darrell Scott for over 2 hours on my channel. The video is still up, and nobody in there can tell you I didn't press that man. I thank you for that, Salone. You can ask anybody in the chat; they'll tell you. I have a live stream with Pastor Darrell Scott on my channel. It was myself, Brother Torian Rain before he dropped off because he didn't want to talk to him, and I was and one of our contemporaries who was actually a hotep. We were both talking to that man. and we pressed him. So think about that. New Black Media and a Hotep and the Hoteps went in front of one of MAGA's biggest voices and pressed that man. So this is why I go hard when y'all come in here. Pause. When y'all come in here and tell me Trump 2024, I know the game. I know exactly what he stands for. So you can't lie to me. And I don't even hate the pastor. I actually respect the pastor. But don't come in here with the trolling shit. Y'all wish y'all had the access to MAGA like I did, like I do. You wish. I've been watching y'all for 6 years. I know how y'all operate. Y'all are nothing but reactionary voters. That's why I don't take y'all serious. Because I guarantee you this: if Kamami came outside and said, "I'm getting rid of half the student debt, and I'm closing that border the first day," y'all would run over there and vote for her. Yes, you would. If you had it on paper, you'd vote. You would sit up there and be a rhino. Where would be a good place to look up local candidates playing for local election? The best place is to go to you could either go to Open Secrets or Donor Secret Open Secrets, or you go to Ballotpedia and put in your district and see who's running, because everybody's primary should be done by the second week of August. Everybody's primary, so everybody should be locked in, and then that way you see them, and then you can just look up their platforms because most of them have websites anyway. But I'm just gonna warn you, most of them are cookie cutter. They all say the same thing, but do that, and then you go back in your history on Chrome and start researching like things that they have voted on. Look up what they've said in the media and see if it aligns with you. That's the best advice I can give you, DSA. Like when we did that live stream when Ben Shapiro and them were talking about GARM, my Representative Johnson, he was in there, and I was looking at him. I was like, I don't like what I'm hearing. Some things I like, some things I don't. So I'm doing my research on him. But I figured out how I'm gonna vote. But I'm just gathering some more information because I don't want to second guess myself. So that's the best advice I can give you. It's gonna take a little bit of work. It could take you about a week. It'll take you about a week. If I had my druthers, everybody in Congress would be gone. That way we can get rid of all the lobbyists, we can get rid of all the special interest groups, we can get rid of all those troublesome PACs, and we start fresh. No problem. You hypothetically How do you hypothetically remove 25 million people forcefully? It's not that hard. It's going to take a lot of money, but it's not that hard. All you got to do is listen. All you got to say is listen, first day, I'm locking down that border for 10 years. Nobody gets in. Or what you could do is do a rolling closure. So the first year, nobody gets in, and you spend that whole year clean up your rolls, find out who's here, find out who's not here. As much as y'all want to say the government don't got money, the government got unlimited funds. Year two, you start letting people in very slowly, and you focus on them asylum seekers, and you get them cleaned up. So you have 2 years to get rid of the asylum seekers. If they're good, keep them. If they're not good, get rid of them. Year three, even though you should be doing this year one, you should be cleaning up your visa rolls. If I'm Congress, this is why I say get rid of Congress and start fresh. That Congress coming in next year should be one of their first jobs should be to reform the visa system. Put out a resolution saying the visa system needs to be we're not going to give y'all any more money until we get that visa system redone. No more of this extended year bullshit. No. If you work, you get to stay for 18 months. If you're not gonna be here, you got a maximum of 90 days, and you gotta go. And if you try to disappear after that 90 days and we catch you, you're done. You're banned from the country for life. That's all you got to do. That'll scare the hell out of a lot of people. You'll probably knock off about 20% right there because people don't want to risk it. There's ways to do it. There you go again, Carl. You're retarded. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You're not making MAGA look. You're not making Trump or MAGA look. You're not convincing us. You sound retarded. So either you're a real person and maybe that's the only way you can get engagement, and Trump is the only word you've learned in life the last 9 years, or you're just really trolling and it's not funny. So we're gonna give you one last shot. Never mind. I was gonna give you a reprieve. I'm too damn nice. Thank you, Wallow J. No, I wouldn't even put people under 40. I wouldn't even do it. Everybody's up for examination, even the babies. Everybody. Within one election cycle for president, you could clean up immigration somewhat. You could knock it off about 30%. You could have it cleaned up. It's gonna be like 10 years. And then the second phase, what you do is you got to get well. You'd have started this in the first phase, but the second phase is you really start clamping down on these corporations. We get that you want cheap labor. We've got Americans that are needing jobs. You need to put them on. Once you get that situated, then we'll allow you to do that under restrictions. You can bring in that cheap labor. And here's how you do it. They get a 6 month probation period. If they don't work out, if they get fired or something else befalls them, they gotta go. Real talk. And the government needs to tell these corporations, if you're gonna keep these people, you're gonna have to pay a tax on it. I would do something called an American workers tax. If the person has been a citizen for more than 5 years, you're eligible for a tax credit towards your labor costs. If you employ more than 10 illegal immigrants or people that haven't been here that long, you're gonna have to pay a high tax. Y'all got to. This government really got to scare these corporations because it's funny that these corporations have more power than the government, and the government's the one giving them subsidies. Like I get it, these politicians, you got them in these corporations' pockets. I get it. No, it's high time y'all say, listen, no, 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 no more. Who else was trolling? He's still writing it. Told you. There you go, family. We're gonna screenshot this because I know it ain't gonna be on the playback. But there you go. Carl, we gave you plenty of free speech. Plenty. You said nothing. You've abused your free speech privileges. You've said nothing. There was nothing of worth. We learned nothing. Except that MAGA has the worst voting base we've ever seen. At least the people caping for Kamala can come outside and tell us why, even if it's an emotional response. Y'all just telling us Trump 2024. Okay, great. Tell me Trump. Look what he did before. Okay. The only let me help you, MAGA, so you don't do this again. The only person that can come back and tell me what they say, hey, this is the candidate and this is what they did previously is the incumbent. That's the only person. Trump had his opportunity in 2020 and he fumbled it. He don't get a second bite there. How's that Eminem song go for you white boys? You only get one shot. Will you capture it, or will you let it slip away? He let it slip away. We know they're valid, Salone, but guess what? Y'all's y'all's political class will never use it because they got it from a black person, and that's not even my ideas. Some of it is not even the core of it is from uh Miss Nichols, who I've actually she was running as a Republican down in Georgia for president, but she's running on another ticket. But now I think she fell back. I have that interview on my channel too. She's the one that came up with that idea and got me thinking about it. She's the one that coined we should close the border for 10 years. Maybe people get act right if they see that they can't riff off their system. Maybe they'll get some act right. Yeah, Ballotpedia is a nice website. You'll know every race, every district, and you can look up everybody. I'm just waiting for that August 6th, boy. That Missouri Secretary of State primary, when Gumby Gomez, aka Valentina, she gets destroyed, bruh. I am clowning her. I might even wear all black. We are going to have fun. You said the candidates in my district info. No, because here's the thing with Ballotpedia. It's a great website, but it's also a bane at times because the the candidates and their teams have to submit the information there. They don't. It's not like a curator. They have to go get it. They have to submit it. So most times they won't submit it. So that's why I say you just use it to see who's on there and then go look up that person. David Scott. Mm. Join the firefighters. All right. Yeah, if you know your district, just look it up by district. It should give you everybody, and then you just got to do your research. For me, I don't think Johnson's gonna lose because his district is heavy blue, so I don't see it, and I don't see Atlanta switching unless something catastrophic happens. Like I said, Kemp is over in Italy right now, so he can't talk for Trump right now. Maybe he'll say something when he comes back, but even then, he a little wishy washy on Trump. So there you go. Who knows? He might invite him down to Georgia, up to Georgia, and do something in Buckhead real nice. Maybe he'll get $1 million. But I tell you this right now, bruh. Byron Donalds didn't help the case. Wesley Hunt did not help that case when they came to Atlanta and made fools out of that barber, and then try to play Jim Crow in Atlanta of all places. I don't think people understand the optics of what they tried to pull in Atlanta. Like how many people they pissed off in Atlanta, and you know Trump gonna get that heat. Like how dare you come down there and try and talk about Jim Crow in Atlanta, and then you talking about I don't believe in reparations in Atlanta. But then you the same one want to talk about you sitting down talking about Dr. King and his dream. Like what? How do you function both? That's why y'all get slapped out here. And then you want to sit up here and talk about oh we we trying to get in touch with the black vote. Okay, that you really think that that statement is really gonna get you the black vote? Okay, you're not talking to a whole bunch of coons. You're not doing that. You talking to real people. The OG before you started talking told you don't bring that Jim Crow down here, and you disregarded what he said and you brought it. Them OGs, they know how Atlanta was. They remember they remember the fights. They remember the racism. Hell, remember 2 years ago they had that coach who got caught on film by his people saying what he said about black folks and Atlanta because it was black. Yeah, but y'all know what's best for us. Okay, we're gonna show y'all on November 5th. I promise you. MAGA is the new woke. We told you this. MAGA is the new woke, and they're not beating the charges. They make it too easy. Make sure I take this phone out. There's that. Hopefully, you got enough knowledge. I'm almost back at my parents' house. I'm gonna relax for the rest of the night. Oh, that's So once again, just to let y'all know, I don't run from smoke. Y'all seen many examples of this. I don't run from smoke. I don't mind being told I was wrong. I don't mind y'all trying to explain your man, but do it in a way that it don't come off like you understand what you're talking about because you don't. You yelling out Trump 2024 means nothing to me. I want your candidate sold. Show me something. I'm not just doing it. I already again, I This is a political channel. We know Trump. I want his base to tell me something I don't know. The MAGA and the MAGA adjacent, they're more focused on Biden and Harris than their own candidate. I want y'all to go on social media and fact check me on that. They're more focused on Biden and Harris than their own candidate. And he got to be sick looking at that on social media. Everybody talking about Biden and Harris, Harris and Biden. Who's going to be the VP? The DNC is shaping up to be better than the RNC. Again, Amber Rose was the biggest thing that happened at the RNC. She overshadowed Trump. I said it. Matter of fact, we're gonna do the highlight. Amber Rose overshadowed Trump at the RNC. We're gonna put that up as a clip. MAGA, you come tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. There's nobody there that can tell you what Trump said in his speech resonated. They all talking about Amber Rose. But y'all got it. All right, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the ages of chaos come to mess up your existence.